Namaste, beautiful friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot, here to do a Halloween reading for this Halloween, October 31st, 2023. And this year is flying by, but wanted to do a special reading before I start welcoming my trick-or-treaters. I'm going to put my sage on a burn there. And everybody be safe in the revelry. Watch out for little trick-or-treaters. And this is the last day of October, so we're closing out some of that October energy. It's been a very transformative month. So let's see what the energies are for today. This can go for about 48 to 72 hours. So this is a general read. Please take what resonates and leave in peace what doesn't for someone else. Also, I did the weekly forecast on Sunday, had some really good information in there, some things that might help you navigate this week. So let's see from Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle, what's going on in the energies for today in the next couple days. I feel like we're still in the eclipse energies. We're going to be in that for a while, but it's really potent right now. And with this Halloween energy, the veil is thin. You may be seeing or feeling some weird stuff, synchronicities. What I've noticed and what I was asked to tell you was that when I am in alignment, I see synchronicities. Like, for example, I went over and put mulch down around my mom's memorial garden today. And exactly when I get into the car, it was 11:44. And I am seeing synchronicity after synchronicity. There was another one that happened, and just, it's so frequent now. And that's when I know I'm in alignment. That's when I know that spirit, divine, source energy, the universe is giving me encouragement. Like, atta girl, you're right where you need to be. Good thing that you're doing. You're in the right energy. Keep moving forward. So if you're seeing a lot of synchronicities now and you feel like you're in alignment, that's confirmation for you. The Horse King, assistance, control. So the good part of this energy is there is divine assistance for you. It did come out in the reading to ask for guidance on Sunday for the weekly forecast. Ask for guidance. The guidance is there. It's going to come in very subtly but powerfully, if that makes sense. Feels like an oxymoron, but it's going to be subtle. But when you recognize it, it's going to have a powerful intention behind it. But then the other thing about this is control. So there's a difference between assisting someone and trying to control them. So think about that energy. You can see in the card there is a masculine who is like making a horse submissive. So if you are in a position to use your gifts to help someone, to assist someone, make sure you keep it throttled back, that you don't get into that control. And that's very relevant to me. It's a 42 card, which is a 6, which is balance. So balance the energies between what you feel is providing assistance, being of service to somebody, and trying to use that service as a way of manipulating. Cautionary tale there. But this is a good time for you to use your assistance. Now, the Horse King, to me, the horse is a masculine energy for me, whereas I have a book called a deck called The Way of the Horse that I use for masculine energy. So this could be a divine masculine energy that is, that you're assisting, and just make sure that you're not stretching that beyond the boundaries and using it as a form of manipulative control. Judgment, hello. That's the 20 card, I believe. That is, oh my, just a second. That's fire sign energy, fire energy. This is passion. This is judgment. To me is karmic closure. But in the scope of this card, this oracle card, it's almost like, you know, I read a saying the other day, is be careful when you help someone, you may be interrupting their karma. So find the alignment, find the energy, find what resonates, and make sure that you're assisting someone, but you're not bailing them out of their karma. So that's another message. They're stringing together these little pearls of wisdom that I've been downloading for the last few days. And now I see how they're all being knit together as an energy to provide some guidance for you. King of Intelligence. This is the King of Swords. I'm going to pull all the cards and then I'm going to talk through it. Four of Charisma. That's Four of Pentacles. Five of Charisma. Let me move this up. Oh, yep, there's that Seven of Intelligence. Saw that coming. Two of Intelligence and Nine of Wisdom. Bottom of the deck, the Moon. That's Piscean energy. You could be a Pisces or be dealing with a Pisces. We have a lot of dragon energy here. All right, let me take a moment, please, just to kind of absorb the energy, figure out what they want me to share, how they want me to share this message. On the onset, I get the closing of the karmic cycle. We've been talking about that lunar eclipse in Taurus, full moon lunar eclipse that happened on the 28th. Zip, zip, done, no going back. You're not the same person. You're not the same spiritual understanding. You can never go back to seeing the world the way it was. Just in the week previous, that full moon lunar eclipse changed the way you see and understand your spiritual life now, your relationships, your alignment. That all shifted, everything. And alignment now is the only way. You know now if it's not in alignment, it's no longer for you. Hence this King of Swords. Beyond the Queen of Swords, who's the feminine that cuts shit out of her life that doesn't serve her, King of Swords is like alignment. I'm going to be in alignment, and whatever is not serving that alignment energy is no longer acceptable. No longer acceptable. That's the King of Swords energy. It is decisive. It's not wishy-washy at all. There's no Two of Pentacles here. It's like, should I, shouldn't I, should I? Is this, it is cut and dried, black and white, no gray area at all. This works, this doesn't. This feels right, this doesn't. Which is great because it makes it so much easier to be in alignment, because when you're not in alignment, you feel off. Everything's off kilter. So, and then you get the synchronicities when you are in alignment. And then it's like, yeah, okay, thanks. Thanks for the, for the vote of confidence, and thanks for the recognition, and thanks for the, the encouragement, because it's surrounding you. It's just there. It's in the quantum surrounding you. And I mean, the minute you start to do something that's in alignment, you start to get those synchronicities, like, see. But then when you kind of lapse a little bit, it feels so uncomfortable now that you go back into alignment, because you don't want to feel off energy. That's this Four of Charisma. It feels like before, it was really hard to discern what was assistance and what was control, what was being of service and then trying to softly, subtly manipulate to get what you want. And now you know that's not the path. That the divine has everything planned out. Whoops, I'm a bit on fire over here. Yeah. Can you see it smoky now? I'm going to set off the smoke. I'm going to have to cover that up. Yeah. Good thing I have that in my burning bowl. Let's see, I'm going to use something else. There. Definitely Halloween. Okay. So, that fire energy, hello. This Four of Charisma, this is, to me, that's the Four of Pentacles. That is kind of protecting, feeling like you've had to protect what's yours. And there was this, what they're saying is that you had a feeling like, I got to keep what's mine to me because I may never be able to get this abundance again. I may come across a, stream of lack. And so there's this impulse to kind of control your resources, control your energy, control people around you. I'm really getting the Four of Pentacles as a form of control based on fear, based upon a little lack of trust that, what you need is going to be provided to you as long as you are in alignment. You attract what you need. So there's a little bit of hesitation there, but I think we overcome it with this King of Intelligence. We're like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be in that energy anymore. That's that full moon. That lunar eclipse shifted all that. So now you're in the King of Swords energy, the King of Intelligence. You're like, okay, I'm in alignment. I now know I can discern easily what is in my highest good and what is not. Whereas before there was a little bit of trying to keep a handle on things, and from a self-preservation side. So it wasn't like it was malicious. It was like, I really need to protect my, my assets and my abundance and, my energy and my significant other, or my connection. I've got to protect that instead of just letting it flow and putting your trust in the divine and saying, work it out for my highest and greatest good and the highest and greatest good of others. And I'm cool with that. So then we have this Two of Intelligence here right under that Four of Charisma, which is, kind of a blockage. Oftentimes it's referred to as a stalemate. It's like you can't seem to go one way or another. But to me, twos are decisions. It's like you lean this way and then you get a little twinge of energy that doesn't feel comfortable. You lean this way and you're like, whew, that's a little bit more refreshing. I think I'm going to take this path. To me, that's about assessing the energy and making a decision. But it's hard if you don't have the discernment skills to read that energy, to be able to tap into that, what feels good and what feels off. Once you develop that skill, you flow. Because then you're in that, oh, I'm not going to lean that way because it feels a little uncomfortable. I think if I go this way and I make this decision, then it's much more in alignment. And then you get those synchronicities, the attaboys. Yeah. Right choice, right choice. You get the affirmations and confirmations from spirit that you're doing the right thing. So then you're like, read that one right. So give yourself a pat on the back. You've learned to discern. All right, then we have the Seven of Swords here, right under this Judgment energy. If there was anything manipulative in the energy with you or someone else could be, this is a general read, somebody could be coming in trying to assist you, but actually try to control you. Like they offer help, but they're really doing it as a way of control or manipulation. If that's the case, they got their karma. They may not understand that it's karma for their actions, but they got the karma. It could be they're showing me, and I hate to say it, and I'm not, advocating this, but it feels like somebody had a car accident. Like there's some sort of really uncomfortable karma that either they have had or it's coming. Then we have this 5 of charisma. This is that 5 of pentacles, and that is justice served. It's not the justice card, but it's karma for the actions. And now the outcome is they're an outcast. It's like people now know their truth, that they were maliciously intending to try and manipulate or control somebody. And then it all comes kind of out. And then, it could be a social media post, or, somebody caught them in the act, so to speak. And then they outed them. And so now they have, people are like, if you're going to do that to that person, what would you do to me? And then there's karma. And other people are going to turn away and say, I'm not really comfortable knowing that you would do that to somebody, because that makes perfect sense that you would eventually do that to me. So I think I'm going to kind of leave this. And so this person, whoever this is in your energetic circle, this person is receiving their karma, and it's almost like it's a broadcast, almost like the information is out, and people, are consuming that information and saying, not quite sure I want to be in that kind of energy and leave myself vulnerable to that. Look at what they did to that person. Can you truly trust them? And we have this 9 of wisdom. That's the 9 of cups. That's like you saying, okay, I'm now feeling very self-satisfied when I'm in alignment. When I feel as though I can easily discern what I'm supposed to be doing for my highest and greatest good, and that how it affects the others around me for their highest and greatest good. It feels as though you've gotten to that point, and you can look at this card. He's just kind of sitting back, and of course there's abundance there. He's not controlling that abundance anymore. There is no fear. It's open. It's wide open and exposed here. All the stuff is out on the table. Not so worried about it now. Feels like the threat has been kind of neutralized. So there is no fear. So if somebody was, you felt that somebody was not being upfront, or you felt like you couldn't trust your assets around them, you didn't want to leave your money laying out or your wallet laying out because you had this little, there's been some karma dished out to that person, and now they're going to think twice. Still, don't be foolish, but there's more of a satisfaction now of like, okay, I'm good here. This is what feels good to me. I'm really happy with my emotional well-being, with my state of abundance, with my alignment. And I keep getting that alignment is a huge, huge energy here. All right, so bottom of the deck is moon energy. This is Pisces energy. Has to do with that full moon. Underneath, 9 of charisma, 9 of pentacles. Yeah. Look, the captain of the ship. The King of Swords, captain of the ship here. This is 9 of charisma. We got the 9 of cups and the 9 of charisma. Those are the good 9 cards. You don't have the 9 of swords, which is stress and anxiety, or 9 of wands, where you feel like you got too much going on. This is, I'm in charge, but I'm relaxed about it. I feel confident that I now know how to navigate these energies and just attract what I want. This guy's not, really active oriented about going out and getting. He's got his food, he's got his drink, he's got his money, he's got his feet up, he's got boots on. And he's like, I'm at a place where I can just sit here and attract what I need. But when I feel like being somewhat adventurous, I can go out and navigate my ship. I can go out and navigate these energies to pursue the things that I'm interested in, to learn more, to grow more, to ascend more, to go out and find a new group of friends, a new group of energetic circle mates. But be careful. Because just because the karma's been dished out doesn't mean that there isn't a threat. One threat has been neutralized, but you can't let your guard down to the point where you open yourself back up. You know, you've learned a valuable lesson about protecting your energy, but doing it in a way where you're not doing it from fear, you're doing it with boundaries. You're just saying, you know what? I'm not going to do that anymore. That doesn't feel like it's alignment to me. But take that wisdom with you. As you move forward, take that wisdom with you. Because there will be other energies and entities that are going to come in, and you now know how to discern whether their energy is feeling positive or if it feels threatening to you. So you're able to navigate away from them. But you always have to keep your kind of energetic eye open. Okay. They want me to pull another card from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. So let's pull that, and then we'll see what that is. And I may pull some more tarot, and let's find out what Spirit wants us to know for this really significant Halloween after this energetic cycle of closure. The Arrow Master. It is a 10 card. Hitting the mark, intention and detachment. Sums up pretty much everything I was just talking about. Hitting the mark, being in alignment. An arrow is straight and it flows because it's in alignment. Intention. Make sure that your intentions are in alignment and your actions are aligned with your intentions. Because karma comes from the intention, not just the action. And then the detachment. Just sitting back and saying, okay, whatever comes my way. Yeah, that's what they wanted you to know. That's the confirmation of this reading. Yeah. Okay. All right. That is this message for you on this wonderful Halloween. I hope you have a very safe and happy festive evening. And again, watch out for those little trick-or-treaters, and make sure that if you are indulging, that you have a designated driver, so this doesn't turn out to be a disaster. I wish you health, happiness, and harmony. I'll see you in the next reading. Namaste.